Hey guys, it's Money Mondays brought to you in partnership with Proven Wealth. This week I want to talk to you about something I heard in an interview recently with Jamaican billionaire Micheal Lee-Chin. He was talking about his 5 laws of wealth creation, which he loves to discuss. And one of those laws is using other people's money wisely. Now he says he borrowed $500,000, invested it in just one particular stock, and turned it into $3.5 million. Now, I'm not sure if this is how he made his first million, but it sounded that way in the interview. Anyway, here's the clip from CVM's Business Live Extra.
So what I did, I went to the local bank and I said, look, I'd like to borrow $500,000, $500,000, back in 1983, and invest it in one company. A company by the name of Mackenzie Financial Corporation. It's a company that I used to sell their mutual funds. It was an asset management business. But I understood it because I was in the industry. So it met all the 5 criteria. So it's a matter of going back, defining your principles and making sure your behavior is in keeping with your principles. And it was very unusual. In fact, I didn't think the bank was going to lend me the money, the $500,000, because I was asking them to concentrate in their security into one stock, which doesn't seem prudent. But it was because of how I explained it to them, the principles, and the passion that I had, and the knowledge of the industry that I was investing in, that gave them confidence for them to say yes. That stock went from $1 in 1983 when I bought it. 4 years later, it was $7. So it went up 7 times. So $500,000 became $3.5 million.
So that's billionaire Micheal Lee-Chin, a man who's listed on the Forbes rich list. He says he borrowed $500,000 from the bank, I'm guessing that's Canadian dollars because he was living in Canada at the time, and flipped it into $3.5 million. So he was able to easily pay back the loan and enjoy a handsome profit. Now, many of you may have noticed some of the financial institutions here in Jamaica were offering loans to invest in Wigton. I know NCB and Mayberry were both making that offer. Not sure about the others. And so far, so good. Wigton is up 60% already over the IPO price, which is great. But I do want to caution you about a few things, because while this can be a strategy that pays off big time, it's also risky, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Remember what Lee-Chin said, the stock that he bought was in his industry, insurance. He knew that industry inside out, so he was very confident he had chosen a winner. He'd done his research. It wasn't just, oh, somebody told him or he had a feeling. His choice was based on research, knowledge, data, facts, and knowing that industry inside out. How many of you can say that about any of the stocks that you've invested in or want to invest in? And also remember, he said he didn't even think the bank would give him the loan. I wonder if it was an unsecured loan. But he was able to convince them based on his intimate knowledge of that particular area. Now, as it relates to Jamaican banks, remember what I've been telling you over the past couple months. They have a lot of money available to lend because of all the liquidity in the market. Look back at what I said on Money Mondays 2 weeks ago when I explained what's behind the stock market and construction booms in Jamaica. So the banks are getting more and more competitive and more creative in trying to get your business. I don't know what the interest rate was at those 2 financial institutions offering loans for Wigton. I never did ask, but this is definitely evidence of banks being more competitive and creative to find ways to lend money. I wonder what the take-up was. I see Mayberry was offering up to $1 million to millennials. I suspect we'll be seeing more offers like this for future IPOs. So guys, it's a strategy to consider, but like I said, if you're gonna go that route, you have to do your research or else it could go very badly. Remember, when you're investing in stocks, there's also a chance that stock could lose value. And if that happens, you won't be able to recoup your investment and you'll still be on the hook for that loan to the bank. That's it for Money Mondays this week. I'm Kalilah. See you later.